to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started.
And off we go on EA Sports.
Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Off play action. Richardson finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Look at the big man rumble. He may go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley-Cox, 83 yards. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Love from the gun. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now a 2nd and 10. An inside give to Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love now. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. He'll swing this out to Moss. Shrugs him off. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go play action with Richardson. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 60 Richardson off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. Buying time to his left.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfly.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's got daylight. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. Now Richardson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you got someone to tackle him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Richardson looking to throw. Rolling to his right. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready? Watch out now, 52.
The give is to Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Ready. 52 blaster.
Play action this time with Love. Flushed out right. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. A give to Jones. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, it's Jones. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Jones diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Packers 14, Colts 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
At their own 26-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Colts 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Ready.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's Jones again on second down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
110 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And the Packers first down.
Check 6. Fight 60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Indianapolis.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Ready?
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
On now is the Packers punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Now Richardson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And this will be caught at the 30.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
19, Charger, 9.
On 1st down, Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Moss is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Now Richardson.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So here we go. The Colts will go for
2. Richardson to throw it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd down, here's Jones. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Richardson.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
One last shot for Richardson. This ball intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
He's to the 20. And the Packers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets. You ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great has ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one won't stop to the most even. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and flatter, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested or wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and flatter, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. They ain't submit when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teeth. And you can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you crossing your act even. Preparation means opportunity, maybe. Being great is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't faze me. You ain't really hard like you imagine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the...
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go, July!
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 34 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Lions first down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down is right.
Now Montgomery running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Shane Zylstra, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Next to score, Lions 7, Packers 0. Riley Patterson.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Ready.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And a loose football. It looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, Montgomery, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery from 17 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He was brought down by Emmanuel Mosley.
Throwing, Love. This one swung out here to Jones. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. On their side of midfield at the 47. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. It's gone.
47-yard line.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
St. Brown in motion right. Goff on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Packers nothing. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Love. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Green Bay Packers.
Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
11 more yards. That's another.
Now Love.
First down.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 49 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. In motion left goes Reynolds.
Now you won.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here goes tonight.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Cut.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Goff. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
Now Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Running for it, Montgomery. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. First down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, Goff. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Goff going to keep it himself. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jason Kabenda, as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Packers 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Glove. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are back within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn his hips. And then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 35 yards. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Again, it's Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, going to the air with Love. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Love looking to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play action this time with Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Throwing, Love. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, it's Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. Love throwing for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have a full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Goff going to throw it. Open man downfield is Reynolds. And in for the Lions touchdown. Josh Reynolds, 55 yards. And the Lions use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he returns this to the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. That is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late they're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now 1st and goal. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
Here's Love. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Set, go.
Love looking to throw it.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Out to the left here to Reed. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll move him back within 6 now.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here's 1st down. One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.